Many of you have wondered how Clyde Gray is doing and when he's coming back. Well, we miss him too. And here's an update on what's been going on with Clyde.
This is an aerobic workout.
What do Jane Fonda, Tom Watson, and Billy Joel have in common with Clyde Gray? They've all had hip replacements.
Fresh off a winning streak tonight.
Before Clyde left for hip replacement number 2 last month, we talked about the pain caused by degenerative arthritis.
Where I frequently run into issues is when I'm sitting down and getting up. Or sometimes just when I'm sitting down. Sometimes just sitting down, if my leg is at the wrong angle, it makes the bone rub against the other bone in a way that just produces pain.
A hip replacement is done, number one, in order to relieve pain from arthritis.
Dr. Thomas Shockley performed both of Clyde's hip replacement surgeries.
When we do a hip replacement, we're actually replacing parts of the body that are worn out. The hip is a ball and socket joint, and the ball typically wears out, flattens, changes shapes.
So a surgeon removes the natural ball and replaces it with a plastic one, attached to a metal stem which is inserted into the shaft of the leg bone.
It'll fit into a socket, another socket that we put up into the pelvic bone, and it fits in there and it will rotate like a normal ball and socket joint.
Dr. Shockley says Clyde's recovery is going well.
Is this back to the pain thing again?
Yeah, he'll be back at work soon, jogging around again and moving better than ever before. But with more than 300,000 hip replacements performed last year in the U.S. and 700,000 knee replacements, think about the difference it makes for life after 50.
I have thought about that a lot, and I've wondered particularly what would I do if I lived in an era prior to hip replacement surgery. And what I think I'd end up doing is spending a fair amount of time with 2 canes or 2 crutches, or perhaps even wheelchair bound. It's real cool when you think about it.
It was beyond cool for Tom Watson, who made the finals of the 2009 British Open at the age of 59, just 6 months after surgery.
We are living, on average today, 34 years, longer than our great-grandparents did.
These days, Jane Fonda advocates for something beyond physical fitness, a meaningful third act. Most of us won't win a golf tournament or entertain an audience, but modern technology frees us from pain to continue working and enjoying life. Pretty cool.
Yeah,
I
that's
talked
great.
with Clyde this week, and he says he plans to be back on the job around the 1st of November.
We sure hope so. 'Cause
Miss the captain.
we
Yes,
do
we do.
miss him so much.